US President Barack Obama has caused controversy during his visit to the UK by saying Britain should vote to stay in the European Union in an upcoming referendum. Obama said the UK would be at the back of the queue for trade deals with the US if it leaves. But well, let's get the latest on this from John Hendren, who's following the story for us in Chicago. John, can you describe for us what exactly is being recalled?
And Al Jazeera sports presenter Rahul Pathak joins us now on the news grid. What on earth is athletics going to do when Bolt goes?
That's a great question. I mean, in lots of sports, football, tennis, golf, there's always a debate about the greatest ever. You know, everyone has their favourites in whatever era. There's generally no debate when it comes to sprinting. Usain Bolt, he stands head and shoulders above every other sprinter in his era and in other eras. I mean, his consistency, his high level of performance since 2008 when he made his breakthrough is unmatched. I mean, I was fortunate enough to be in Beijing in 2008 when he announced himself on the world stage, when he won that 100 metres Olympic final. Well, here in India, cricket is the national obsession, passionately followed by fans across the nation. And of course, it's home to the new world champions and a lucrative tournament. But in recent years, the game has been hit by allegations of corruption, illegal gambling and match fixing. I'm Rahul Pathak. On this edition of 101 East, we ask where India's #1 sport is headed.
What's your tip? A triumph for Liverpool or more fuel maybe for Mourinho's big head?
Well, if you want a prediction, I think it's going to be 2-1 to Chelsea, meaning an even bigger ego for Mr. Mourinho. But you can't argue with the man's record. He's already got one trophy this year, the Carling Cup. Probably going to win another one on Saturday with the Premiership. Who's to say his collection of superstars aren't going to take the Champions League as well?
Well, they'll have to. I mean, it's the World Cup knockouts. If they don't step up, they'll be going home. I'm quite glad you think teams like England are a big team. That's very flattering of you. Thank you. England have got a very young, exciting team. There's a lot of confidence back in England. Just some breaking news for you now. FIFA Vice President Juan Hangel Napu, the president of the South American Soccer Federation, has been extradited to the United States. We're hearing on corruption charges. This part of the FIFA corruption scandal. But that is all your sport for now. We'll have more on that later.